today's subject that I do on a daily basis, but I only started doing on a daily basis over the last like 3 or 4 years, or maybe a little bit longer when I started discovering about Ayurveda. And one of the core tenets of Ayurveda is detox, and they
Mhm.
say to do it like every single day through different modalities. And a lot of these are very simple, natural modalities, from tongue scraping to drinking specific teas in the morning. The easiest one that I started with when I was on my journey was herbs.
Mm.
Herbs are nature's pharmacy. They're simple to take, and they start the process almost immediately.
Right.
And they're maybe not as foreign for some people who are like, "What do you want me to do? Like rub oil on my skin or tongue scrape my tongue?" Right? So when I started taking herbs with my condition, I started feeling better. And then we started changing the herbs over time, working with the practitioner. But what was key is that detox, no matter what I did with Ayurveda, was a big piece of it. When I went to Panchakarma, which is a detox retreat, guess what? I took herbs and I did a bunch of massages and other modalities of steaming and things like that that would detox you. So I find it fascinating that Ayurveda's constant goal is to detox and then strengthen. So get rid of the
Mhm.
toxins, but then strengthen at the same time. So if the toxins come again, they don't affect you in the same way. You're actually stronger.
Mhm.
And Ayurveda has this beautiful science about the seasons and how during certain seasons we can possibly fall sicker. And
Mhm.
all of this is just so fascinating to me. And Dr. Sheila, I know you are so well versed in this wisdom of detox. Can we dive in a little bit into Ayurveda and detox? And the body has its own detox process, from my understanding, right? So can we talk about that a little bit more?
Yeah, it's one of my thanks for sharing your experience because, that's the experience of a lot of people once they, even do little things like you said on a daily basis. And it's one of my favorite topics because, I talk to doctors all the time and or you read things online and they're like, "Pff, detox, we already detox. There's nothing to this whole detox thing." And it surprises me every time I see that because, yeah, oh, we digest, whatever, we don't have to do anything, but we still have to support our body to digest. Oh, we sleep. Why do we have to do anything for sleep? Because things interfere with our natural processes all the time. And especially now in our
Mhm.
environment, that there's more toxins that interfere, create inflammation, interfere with our hormone production, and all of the things that organic pollutants do. Now is the most important time to talk about detox. And Ayurveda had this knowledge thousands of years ago, even. But I love kind of dismissing some of the myths around detox and this concept like we don't need to support detox because like we already detox, and I so this is one of my favorite topics because it really makes sense. Yes, we do detox and we're very resilient. However, we get depleted,
Mhm.
right? Like and if you I appeal to medical providers a lot, if you remember back to all the biochemistry that we learned, all of these natural biochemical responses or reactions that we have to help us detox are dependent on enzymes. Enzymes are what kind of create those chemical reactions, and all enzymes need certain molecules to function. And when we're constantly detoxing because we're introduced to a lot of toxins, and of course we can try to minimize the toxins
Mm.
as much as possible, but we're constantly being exposed to these. We have to give the body what it needs in order to perform this natural thing that we do. And this is what really I think is happening, that we're really depleted. We know the soil's very depleted. People are eating not as
Mhm.
healthy as they used to, not fresh, plant-based, etc. And so this is what the herbs give us, the plants, and I actually
Mhm.
had written an article on Chopra.com about how plants help us. And these Ayurvedic herbs, they have hundreds of phytochemicals in one plant that can support all of these different pathways that we have to help us detox. There's a lot of antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, all of these things we need for
Mhm.
all of the different processes that we need to detox. And detox is actually quite a complex process that we do naturally. It's amazing. We have this incredible system, but it's, it's a complex process. And so we have to give ourselves what we need to do that. And again, one of the major principles in, why don't we feel healthy? Well, number one, we have to remove the things that are interfering with our self-regulation or self-healing. And number two, like you said, we have to introduce nourishment. So that's it. If you can remove what's getting in the way and you can give the body
Mhm.
what it needs to do what it's supposed to do, then we create health.